My parents kicked me out and handed me $50. 7 years later, my sister walked into my corner office begging for a job while my father waited in the lobby. I just turned 18 at midnight. Dad came home from his factory shift and told me to pack what I could carry in 10 minutes and get out. Didn't even let me put shoes on. I begged on that frozen porch. Showed him my acceptance letter to Ohio State with a partial scholarship. Just needed help with room and board. I'd saved $11,000 from working 2 jobs since I was 15. Dad laughed, that bitter sound with no joy in it. Then he looked at my sister Taylor, leaning against the banister in her new sorority hoodie, examining her manicured nails. Tell him how much your last semester cost us, Dad said. Like 28 grand after the scholarship, she shrugged. Maybe 30. I don't really keep track. Dad turned back to me. And you want another 20 on top of that? I'm not carrying you 1 more inch. He pulled out $50 from his wallet and flicked it at my chest. There's your inheritance. Happy birthday. The door slammed. Deadbolt shot home. Porch light clicked off. I walked 10 miles to the Greyhound station in socks with holes in them. By mile 5, I couldn't feel my feet. By mile 8, tears were freezing on my cheeks. The next 7 years were war. I slept in a bus station bathroom. Got jumped twice. Once for my shoes, once for my laptop. Survived on whatever I could find in gas station dumpsters. Vincent, the owner of a diner where I washed dishes, let me crash in his storage room. 8 months on a folding cot that smelled like cardboard. I showered at Planet Fitness with a $10 membership I paid for by collecting cans. At the public library, I taught myself to code, built my first app on a $70 pawn shop laptop with a cracked screen. Payrail, a platform for food trucks to process payments. Within 3 months, 20 food truck owners used it. Someone demoed it at South by Southwest. Austin went crazy for it. First seed round, $600,000 for 15% equity. I cried in a bathroom when I saw the number. Series A, 8 million. Series B, 35 million. When the founders wanted to cash out, I refused unless they gave me 51% controlling interest. They laughed. I walked away for 3 weeks until they signed. Payrail is now worth $2.7 billion. Last month, Taylor applied for an executive assistant position at my company. $98,000 a year. Tuesday morning, she walked into my office wearing heels that cost more than I used to make in a month. She didn't recognize me. When my assistant introduced me, this is Connor Brennan, founder and CEO. Taylor made a sound like someone punched her in the throat. Her portfolio slipped from her hands. I let the silence stretch. 20 seconds. Let's start with your greatest weakness, I said, using the exact tone Dad used before firing people. I'll go first. My greatest weakness used to be believing my father when he said I'd never amount to anything. She started crying. The intercom buzzed. Your 9:30 is still waiting in the lobby. Tell him I'm in a meeting that can't be interrupted. Dad barged in without knocking. Heavier now, guts spilling over his belt. He stopped dead when he saw me. Close the door, I said. I pulled out the original $50 he threw at me, now sealed in clear acrylic. Slid it across the desk. This is what you decided I was worth. Dad turned purple, started to speak. Security appeared in the doorway. You're going to stand there and listen, I said. 7 years ago, you told me I was garbage. You said I'd be dead by 21. I opened my banking app. Completed a transfer. $250,000 just hit your account. Pays off your house, the second mortgage, Taylor's loans. One condition. I never hear from you again. Ever. His phone buzzed. His knees buckled. I turned to Taylor. You start Monday. $90,000 base. Full benefits. Stock options worth more than most make in a decade. I looked back at Dad. You get nothing. Not a phone call. Not a Christmas card. You lost the right to my name the night you changed those locks. At the door, he stopped. I was wrong about you. You weren't scared, I said. You were cruel. There's a difference. I turned to Taylor. Every December, you'll write a $10,000 check to the Toledo shelter that kept me alive. You'll sign it Taylor Brennan, not Avery. She nodded, tears streaming. Welcome to the team.